Hey guys that are jumping on, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time tonight to learn more about this amazing opportunity. And before we get started, I'll go ahead and read our disclaimer. These statements that you're going to hear have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So we just like to say that out front. Put that up. My name is Ashley Crowder. I am a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and you are going to hear from myself tonight and also Sapphire Ambassador Laura Ferguson and Senior Ruby Hollie O. We were just talking a minute ago, the beautiful thing about this business, one of the beautiful things about this business is we get to work with amazing people that span the country. I am in Atlanta, Laura's in Texas and Houston, and Hollie is out in California. So it's super fun to get to meet new friends and work along great side wonderful men and women. We are going to take the next 30 minutes just to educate you guys. Maybe you are brand new, you signed up as a wholesale ambassador, you're not really sure about the business side, or maybe you've just seen posts on Facebook and social media. You want to know a little bit more about what we do. So that's our mission tonight. I'm going to go ahead and open us up with some great facts about our amazing company. So Plexus Worldwide is known as the Health and Happiness Company. We are a natural wellness company. We pride ourselves in our products that are changing lives every single day. We were founded in 2006 with our breast check kit, which is still around and amazing. Our flagship product came out in 2009, and that's Slim, or known as the pink drink. We now have 18 stellar products in our fleet and less than a 1% return rate. So you guys, that says so much in itself right there. We don't carry a ton of products. We carry 18 that work and work well, and only a 1 or less than a 1% return rate. In 2014, we were labeled number 8 fastest growing private company among Inc.'s 5,000 private companies, which is amazing. 2009, our total sales for the year were $280,000. Then in 2013, they were $100 million. And this year, we are on track to be a $1 billion company that is debt-free as well. And I'm telling you these facts just to let you know that our company is in massive and explosive momentum. And it's all due to these amazing products that are natural. Most of them are vegetarian. They are non-GMO. Most of them are gluten-free, and there are no chemicals, no yucky additives, or anything fake in them at all, which is something that we take pride in. One thing about the business side is we hold no inventory, and we don't have to have any parties. So our businesses are done through our replicated website, which is what you get when you sign up and pay your $34.95 fee to start your business. You guys, it is $34.95 investment to start your business. That's it. So it's an amazing company. We're also our own boss. We have no quotas. We work our business. Don't. So one thing that I love to tell my team is you can work this business like a hobby and you can make amazing hobby money, or you can work this business like a business and it can be life changing, your sole source of income. So excited that you're on tonight. Laura, do you know how to?
Yeah, Ashley, I'm going to mute everyone out really quick, but you're going to have to unmute yourself. So
Okay,
let me mute everybody out. Okay. There we go.
3 of the core things that we're going to talk about tonight are our products that are targeted as wellness products, some of our products that are targeted as weight loss products, and then our financial side. So I know that people hear a lot about this amazing job and how we get paid, and it really is life-changing. So we're going to touch on that at the end as well. But right now, I want to introduce my sweet friend, Hollie O from California. She's a senior Ruby ambassador, and she's going to give us some knowledge on our wellness products.
Hi guys, thank you so much, Ashley. So my name's Hollie, and I've had life-changing, these products have been life-changing for me because they are life-changing. We have incredible products. We have our Triplex combo, which is our go-to products because, in my opinion, it addresses the issues of underlying disease and illness because it addresses blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. So we also have some incredible pain health supplements that have helped me incredibly. It's called our Ease line and our Nerve Health. They have like the most potent anti-inflammatories in them, and they can regenerate your nerves. So if people have had surgery or numbness, neuropathy, these are clinically proven to regrow your nerves and help with that. Laura is also going to share a little bit more with you about the Triplex combo when she gets to her testimony, but Plexus just released a brand new multivitamin. It's going to be known as the world's best multivitamin. It has 23 vitamins and minerals in it that are bioavailable. That means our body can use them. They're the best quality ingredients in them. They also have polyphenols blend in them that helps feed our good bacteria in our gut and remove the bad bacteria. So we're just attacking our gut at all angles with our Slim, our probiotic, our ProBio 5. And when your gut is healthy, your body is healthy. And that is why weight loss is a side effect of that. And so for our marketing, our most popular product is Slim because we address the weight loss because that's a reactment of getting your gut in health. So that's a little bit about our Triplex combo and a little bit about our products, and Laura's going to share more with you on the details of what's in our new Slim. But I'm going to share with you my testimony with these products and what they have done for me to change my life. When I was 27 years old, I woke up in the middle of the night and I could not move my hands. It continued on for several days where I'd wake up and my hands would be curled up like this. I went to the doctors and they told me that nothing was wrong, that I just probably had carpal tunnel or something like that. And every day I couldn't use my hands upon waking up in the morning, that I began duct taping them at night so they wouldn't curl up. I suffered like that for a while until I finally got referred to doctors, and about a year later I was diagnosed with an incurable illness, and my doctors told me that I would likely be in a wheelchair one day. I left that appointment in tears, and I never thought that that day in a wheelchair would come a lot sooner than I ever expected. When I left that doctor's appointment, I said, not me, no way. But just a few short years later, I became bedridden. I'm going to cry. I hate this part. And so I relied on my husband and my daughter to take care of me, get me dressed, feed me, brush my hair, bathe me. I lost everything. My body was inflamed from head to toe. In that same year, I was diagnosed with about 3 or 4 different autoimmune diseases. I was chronically anemic. I was getting iron infusions every 2 days. And I didn't want to go on anymore. I had seen several holistic doctors trying to get well. I had done several diets. If you're familiar with getting your gut healthy, you might have heard of GAPS diet. I had tried absolutely everything and I was exhausted. So I cried out to God and I prayed.
Hello?
And at first I was praying for God to bring a new wife and new mother to my daughter that would love them just as much as I did. And soon I was still laying there day after day in pain, hurting, and I changed my prayer because God wasn't taking me home. And so I prayed, Lord, that if I wasn't meant to go home to heaven, that he would bring something into my life to help me live while I was still here, not just exist. And I saw my friend's post on Facebook about Plexus, and she showed her blood work and how her inflammation had come down. And that was the reason I was debilitated. I was so inflamed that I couldn't move. And so I immediately ordered Plexus, and 7 days later, I got in and out of a chair on my own. I could walk, and I've just improved ever since. My blood work has improved, and it's given me my life back. So Plexus for me has been God sent, and I will always share Plexus because it may just help somebody else get out of bed and live their life again, just like it has for me. So that's my testimony.
Wow.
And it's always hard to share because it brings me to tears because that was my life. But Plexus has incredible products with incredible ingredients that really do work and really do change people's lives, and that my life is one of them. So I don't want to take up any more time, and I want to pass it over to Laura, who's a Sapphire ambassador with us. She's been so kind to do this meeting with us tonight, and she's going to share her testimony and a bit more about the products.
Oh, thank you, Holly. I don't know how I'm going to follow that, but it's just so incredible to me how all the amazing testimonies that I hear start with a prayer, and they start to cry out to God, like, God, help me with this. I'm desperate for something to help me. And Hollie's story is absolutely incredible, and it is truly an answer to prayer. And God answered her prayer through these products and this amazing opportunity. So same with me. I'm going to follow that, and I'm going to say that he definitely answered my prayers. So when I first started my journey with Plexus, my biggest goal was weight loss. I had gained 55 pounds with my son. I was pretty miserable. My son was 3.5 at the time when I started Plexus, so I really didn't have an excuse of why I didn't have the weight off. It's not like he was a newborn, and he was a baby still, and I had lost that weight. But no, he was 3.5 years old, and I still hadn't gotten the weight off yet. And I was looking for anything. I had tried it all. I had tried better eating. I had tried exercise. I had tried drinking water all day, every day, everything and anything you could think of, I tried. And so I, with that prayer, saw my friend Melissa posting on Facebook about this pink drink. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, you probably can relate. She posted a picture of herself on her scale, her weight scale in her bathroom. And it said, I weigh 116. I was like, oh my God, well, that's not my goal, but wow. I mean, incredible. That was powerful for me though. Like, she had lost I think 26 pounds or something. I don't even remember, but she lost a significant amount of weight. She's like, I'm drinking this pink drink. It's giving me energy. And I'm like, huh. So very interested. I reached out to her only about the weight loss. And I started my journey as a customer first because I was very skeptical about the opportunity. I had done other things like this before, so I was super skeptical. So I started as a customer. Really immediately, I felt great. I felt better energy. It wasn't fatigued like normal. And probably within the first 2 weeks, the first thing I noticed was, they always say notice the non-scale victories, because the cool thing about our pink drink is it burns fat, not muscle. And so they wanted me to know, Melissa always said, notice your non-scale victories first. And I noticed my rings and my watch and everything that I wore, like my rubber band around my wrist that I wear every day to pull my hair back, was looser. And that was the number one thing I noticed first, is that I was losing inches. And so that was really important. That was more important than the number on the scale. But within the first 6 weeks of being on the products, I lost 13 pounds and 16 inches. I felt incredible. But I will tell you guys something, that it wasn't about the weight loss part for me. Our products are amazing. And when you get your body to where it should be and the right levels, and what our pink drink does in stabilizing your blood sugar, it's so important. your body will in turn, for a side effect, lose weight. But for me, it was not, it was way more than weight loss. Okay, so my story starts with when I was 21 years old. I was diagnosed with precancerous polyps in my colon. So I had visited tons of gastroenterologists. I had been on many, many supplements, and I suffered from severe, severe constipation. Like, I would go in high school when I was 17 years old, I went almost 3 weeks without going to the bathroom. Debilitating constipation. And so I was addicted to laxatives. I was addicted to magnesium supplements, anything and everything that a doctor or a natural person would put me on or suggest. I went to the store and I bought it. Like, I didn't care. I had laxatives in my cabinet. I would pop them all the time. And the sad thing is, they wouldn't help me go to the bathroom. It was debilitating. And I would wake up in the middle of the night with horrible cramps, sweating, horrible, horrible, horrible. And I was desperate. You know, I was desperate for that weight loss, but I was more desperate because I was toxic on the inside. These two products right here, the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse, along with the pink drink really helped stabilize my blood sugar. But these two products right here truly, truly saved my life. There was nothing else that worked, guys. I tried about 15 different probiotics. My husband will tell you, which I think he's on here right now spying on us. But he will tell you he went to Walgreens for me and he bought probiotics and they were the same price or even more. This product right here works. This product ridded my body of the yeast and the nasty toxins that were taking over my gut. And I am proof of that because I also struggled with chronic yeast infections. I got them 3 times a month and they were horrible. My gynecologist was like, I don't know what you have. I don't know if you're passing it back and forth. He didn't know what to do. He put me on diflucan. He's like, go get some Monistat, this, that. I had them for years, especially after my pregnancies, and nothing got rid of them. I'm telling you, they would be back in 2 weeks, and it was 3 or 4 times a month. I was miserable. This product right here, guys, I haven't had one in 3.5 years, okay, since I started the products. Probably about 8 weeks into my journey. They just were gone, you know, so incredible. The BioCleanse really, really helped me. Magnesium supplement, and don't let it fool you. It says cleanse on it, but it is gentle. It makes me like completely normal. I don't have any bloating, any cramping. I feel like a brand new I don't even know what it's like to be sick anymore. I don't even know what it's like to not go to the bathroom every day because I've gone to the bathroom every day for 3.5 years because of these products, guys. And I had chronic constipation for 20 years. So nothing else. These products are incredible. I'm going to talk to you a little bit. I know my testimony tends to go long. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about our new pink drink. Guys, this product right here is revolutionary. They just came out with it very, very recently, and it is going to change the course of this business. So what our new pink drink is that you guys know that you have heard everywhere what doctors and everyone are talking about is gut health. And it really controls our overall health and happiness is our gut. Everything that happens is connected to our gut. And so one thing that she said that I loved, and this word is going to be completely foreign to y'all, but it's called dysbiosis. And 60% or more of Americans suffer from this dysbiosis. And what it means, I'm going to break it down. I know that's completely foreign to you. But basically there's more bad gut bacteria in our gut than good. So this product right here, it puts the good back in, okay? So it's things like, what causes it is things like that you have like moodiness, anxiety, even bad breath, constipation, gassiness, bloating. And the key to getting our gut back in check is this product right here. There is a clinically studied prebiotic. It's called XOS. It's actually a really long word, but they made it shorter because there's no way anybody could pronounce it. But it's called XOS, and it selectively feeds our good bacteria in our gut and significantly improves our overall health. So that's the number one ingredient inside our new Slim, guys. And I'm telling you right now, after only being on it for a few short weeks, I feel great. I have better energy. My moods have been better. I'm starting to sleep a little bit better. I can just feel myself feeling better. And so this product, I know, is helping with that. There's also polyphenols in the Slim. And if you do research on polyphenols, it's things we get in food like blueberries, red wine, and things most people don't consume. But it is really, really helping our gut bacteria as well. So that's a little bit about our new Slim. There's so much more that helps with the metabolic rate and our metabolism. It also helps with, I know you guys, I'm always hungry. I'm one of those people that I just have to have like 3 to 4 meals a day, but this has really helped my metabolism and speed it up. And that's another really great thing about our new Slim, is how it helps your metabolism and speed your metabolism up. So is that good, Ashley? Did you want me to talk a little bit about our other weight loss products, or are we good with just that?
You absolutely can, but that was amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. You guys have already heard 2 amazing life-changing testimonies, both having to do with our products. And although myself and my family have amazing life-changing testimonies as well because of the products, I lost 25 pounds rather quickly when I started with Slim and Accelerator. Those were the 2 products I started on. My main passion and what I get really weepy about is the financial blessings that come from working this business. I know that it's really easy for us to have kind of negative connotations when we hear the word network marketing, but I promise you that this company is built from the ground up by our stellar executive team, unlike any other. So if you ever hear somebody say that we get paid 11 different ways and 5 times a month, that is actually true. And when I first started hearing about Plexus in 2013, I thought that was the craziest thing I'd ever heard. But I am a teacher. I love what I do. I'm very passionate about teaching. And back in 2013, I lived in the Woodlands. That's how I know Laura. And I taught with some amazing women, Melissa Eichenhorst being one of them. Sapphire ambassadors Jamie Holbert and Kim Tharp were a few more. And Melissa quickly heard about this company and jumped in August of 2013. We were just starting a brand new school year, so we all kind of watched her. I was very skeptical, I have to say, but she was super happy, started seeing amazing benefits on the products immediately. So in September of that year, that was the same month that I started at our school, but my husband got quickly transferred back home where we're from to Atlanta. So it was a pretty quick move with this company, and I moved here, but that same month I signed as a preferred customer under Melissa. I wanted to give it a go. So I ordered Slim and Accelerator, noticed immediately that they worked, fell in love with them immediately. So I got my family on board. I was super excited. I joined as the wholesale ambassador. So I upgraded from preferred to wholesale in December of 2013. But I told Melissa immediately, do not ask me about working the business. You know me, I love little people. That's where I'm comfortable. That's where I thrive. I have no desire to work this business. And I was sincere, you guys. So for an entire year, I fell in love with these products. They were changing our lives. My son was able to get off of some medicine that he had been on for several years, and I just saw improvement in all of our health, but I didn't want anything to do with the business. So that year, 2014, I watched my 3 amazing coworkers literally change their families' lives financially. And it's all because of these amazing products. And so I sat and watched from Atlanta. Again, I'm a teacher. My husband was in the Army. That's what took us to Texas. We stayed there for 17 years. And when he got out of the Army, after finishing his active duty years, he went into sales. So we were very used to a teacher's salary and commission. So you guys can kind of visualize in your head what that looks like. And there were more nights than none that I went to bed scared to death about college bills and debt that we had accrued, and even our groceries, you guys. We always had an income coming in, but there was never anything left over at the end of the month. There just wasn't. And so I was fortunate enough when I went to college that my parents were able to pay for my college. I mean, I never had loans coming out of college. And we have 3 children, and when I started on Plexus, they were not young. They are now 19, 17, and 15. So just that reality setting in of I have 3 kids back to back, and we have no savings for them to go to college. We were never able to save a dime, not one dime, for their college. It really caused major anxiety and stress in my marriage and just in my life. And I would spend so many nights just awake about bills and debt. So after a year, I was stubborn. You guys don't do what I did. Use this as a big lesson. I decided, my husband sat me down and he said, look, we love these products. We know that they work. And look at your 3 friends. You need to give this a good, hard go. So December 27th of 2014 was my very first post. I just dug my heels in and I said, I'm going to try it for the sake of my family and my kids. I'm going to give it everything I can give it. And you guys, I have to say, I have chill bumps. It has literally changed our family's financial future. My oldest is a sophomore at a major university here in Georgia, Kennesaw State. She is going to school. I'm able to lay my head on my pillow at night. We are paying those bills. We're paying the apartment fee. My middle daughter's about to be a senior. She's looking at UGA and University of Alabama, and we're able to look out of the state because of Plexus. And I am just so passionate in letting people know that the money that you can earn through working your business and just sharing these products that people need and are searching for is unlike anything else. There is nothing I can do as a teacher. There's no amount of years I can work. I could work over 30 years. There's no degree I can go get. There is nothing I can do as a teacher that would afford me the time that I get with Plexus and the money that I am able to make by sharing these products. I mean, there's nothing I can do. And so I am just passionately screaming now, letting other people know, if you were in the boat that I was in, scared to death about how you're going to pay your car note or your groceries or your medical bills or credit card debt, there is an answer here. And it's amazing. And we are able to build a financial wall around our families because these products work. And they change lives. So we really do get paid 11 different ways. And I'm really quickly just going to brush over 3 of them. I kind of consider it a good thing, and I tell my team in trainings that I think it's really cool that we get overwhelmed with our compensation plan because it's so big and it's so awesome. But one of the big ways that we get paid, and especially if you're new starting your business, it's going to be through your personal volume or your PV. You hear say the acronym PV a lot. And that's your commission on what you, and I don't like to use the word sell, but what you sell. So the only thing Plexus requires of us is to have $100 every month in PV to remain active. And our products alone by far cover that. So when you get to $100 in PV, from $100 to $499.99, you're earning 15% commission. $500 and above, you're earning 25% commission. That's one way that we get paid. Another way we get paid is through our preferred customers. So when we have customers that set up an account and their order, they pick what they want, their order automatically ships to them every single month, we get a bonus for them being a preferred customer, and they're saving money that way. It's so cool. And every single month that they remain a preferred customer, we get a bonus for them. The fourth month that they are preferred customer, they are going to receive an extra 10% discount. So it's a great way to order product, you guys, if you aren't on the products yet, but it's also a great way that an ambassador earns money through the business. And then the third way I will touch on tonight is through our rank bonuses. So we get to decide as ambassadors how fast we want to work our businesses, how much we want to work our businesses. We're our own boss, but we do have ranks. So when you meet a new rank, you get a one-time achievement bonus for meeting that rank. A silver ambassador is someone that adds 3 people directly to them or underneath them, and they get an achievement bonus of $100. That's pretty cool for having 3 people on your team. Isn't that awesome? A gold ambassador has 20 people on their team, and they don't even have to be directly underneath them, and they get a $250 rank bonus. Senior gold, $350, ruby, $500, and senior ruby, a $750 rank bonus. That's just another way that we get paid. So if you are interested in learning more about our commission structure, ask the person who invited you on this call. They will be more than happy to get you your questions answered and the information that you need. We do get paid 5 times a month, so the majority of what we earn comes anywhere between the 13th and the 15th of the month. But when we are growing our teams and having new team members ordering welcome packs, which is a gift that Plexus gives us when we sign as an ambassador, we get a bonus for that. And those bonuses are paid out on Fridays. So it's super fun to wake up on a Friday morning and look, and someone on your team has added somebody, and you have money you didn't even know was going to be there. It's super exciting. So I am going to pass it to Laura, who's going to kind of wrap it all up for us.
Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. And I knew we would go over because it's my fault. I'm an over talker. I do it every time. But it's worth it for you guys to stick with me for 5 more minutes. I promise you. Okay. So this is my thing. We are working for the best company, and it is the best time. Guys, we have products. The reason that our business structure works is because we have products that are changing people's lives. I worked for multi-level marketing before. I worked for 6 different multi-level marketing companies. And the reason they didn't work is because people were not desperate for those products. You could go anywhere and you can find jewelry anywhere. You can find skincare anywhere. Any kind of makeup, you can go to Sephora and Ulta, which are my favorite places. And you can find that stuff. But guys, listen, we have a product that is changing people's lives, and it's consumable. It's something that people are going to use every single month, okay? I will stay on these products. If I never got paid another dime, I'm staying on these products for the rest of my life because they have changed my life, okay? So this business is a game changer because we have products that work. I never ever thought, kind of like Ashley said, I'm so grateful I decided to put my fears aside and sign up as an ambassador. For that $34.95, it has truly changed my life. I was a bridal consultant before Plexus. I worked part-time, but the owner offered me a full-time job at that bridal shop. She said, Laura, you can come work for me for 6 days a week, and you can work from 9:30 in the morning till 6:30 at night, pretty much never see your children or your family, and you can make $38,000 a year. Guys, that sounded good to me 3.5 years ago. I wanted to take that job, but guess what? I was able to make that within 4 months at home with Plexus. Within 4 months, I became a Ruby ambassador, and at Ruby, I hit that rank, and I was making, if not 38,000, more than that within 4 months. I was working from my phone from home. I wasn't missing anything with my kids. Within that next month, I was making as much as a full-time school teacher. At Senior Ruby, you make as much as a full-time school teacher does from working at home. Then within 17 months, guys, 17 months, something my husband took him 12 years to build, I was making 6 figures from working at home, being with my kids, picking them up from school, taking them to school, not missing their sporting events, nothing. I wasn't missing anything. It was the time freedom that meant more than I never, ever thought I would make 6 figures, guys. I was a fashion merchandising major, minor in business. I couldn't work that much to make that much money, and I was doing it, and I surpassed what Brad and May built for 15 years at his company. And he's not a hater anymore. He was at first. He was super skeptical, but now he's like, go sugar mama, Plexus sugar mama. I mean, he's okay with it, guys. Because of Plexus, we are a debt-free family. Before Plexus, we were riddled with debt. There was so much debt, and now we are debt-free. And so I'm just asking you tonight, for one thing, what could that do for your family? What could it do? I mean, when I first started, an extra $300-400 a month for our family was a big, big deal. So what could an extra $300-400 do for you? What could it do for somebody you know, some friends and family? Everybody I know could use an extra $300-400 a month, okay? So who do you know? Who do you know that suffers from what me and Hollie suffered from? You know, when you were listening to our testimonies, I'm sure you know people that suffer from constipation, people that suffer from chronic pain, that are having trouble just getting out of bed. Who do you know that needs these products and needs this opportunity? If you don't, which I know you do, who do you know? So I'll leave you with that and tell you that this truly, truly is the opportunity of a lifetime. So thank y'all.
Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.
If you guys have any questions at all, reach out to the person that invited you on this call. They'll be happy to help you and get you the information that you need. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.